Okay, welcome back to my World of Tanks replays. I've decided I'm going to do a collection of videos on my Scumbag artillery. I'm going to show a game from each of my highest tiers in each country. So this is my highest French tier. This is the first game I had in it that's even remotely worth showing you. As you know, I'm not a big fan of this one. I'm only really going down that line in order to get to the tier 8 Batchat 155 with the turret. But you know, I thought I'd show a collection of these, and why not start with this one? I'm not very good with this, and you will see that. I was lucky there to get a hit on the front of him, but yeah, had this gun been a faster loader, I might have waited around and took a shot at him, but this thing takes such a long time to load. Solid hit in the side. Not 100% sure why I felt the need to back up there. Probably just to stay out of Artie's range, but you know, if you're in artillery, then your opposing artillery can often find you by watching out for where you... Good kill there, but I basically robbed that kill. But they can spot you by watching the tracer on your round that you fire. And so, and now their artillery's been spotted. I will fire randomly at where I think he'll be, miss completely, and then see him reappear down there. But no, yeah, after you've taken a shot with your artillery, it's always a good idea to move, because otherwise opposing artillery can see where you were, fire at you, and well, basically kill you. And I suspect that's what I was doing before. I can't see any other reason why I'd move, but I don't do it very often myself. It's bad drills. Now I know that guy's there. Artillery's unlikely to move. Didn't hit him, there was an explosion, but hit so close to him there was enough splash damage to finish him off. So that was an awesome shot, and now they have no artillery left, and we still have 3. So, sucks to be their team. And I have 2 kills now. But there's that many tanks around here, I could probably aim randomly and there'll be more chance of me hitting a tank than missing one. They've all grouped up in one area. Don't blame them, there's not many of them left, and probably their best bet at the moment would be all to invade the cap circle and hope for a cap win. But they seem intent on just sticking around outside it and getting blown to bits by us. That was unlucky. Nicely zoomed in. As it happens, another target there. Didn't hit him for much, although it said 401, most of that was someone else's. Now they're capping. Now that IS has just disappeared, the IS-3, but he's reappeared there. And it's our job to stop him capping. Someone's just stopped the cap. I've just continued to stop the cap. And though there are other targets around here, I'm going to remain locked on the cap circle. If I can, I'll stop that cap in any way, shape or form. Unfortunately, I missed. Someone else has finished him, and now there's only one left. One guy left. And he's basically doomed. He is about to get surrounded by about 8 of our team. But I'm about to be reloaded. Can I get this shot into him in time? Hell yes I can. That's kill number 3. And that is basically the end of that match. And as you can see there, got a mastery badge 2nd class. Not the best, but probably the highest I'm ever likely to get with this tank. Hit 6 targets, killed 3, very good amount of XP, undoubled, so not my first winner that day, and a good amount of coins earned. If you look at the team score, I'm in 4th place overall for experience, 2nd place for the amount of kills, but the damage I did has me back in 4th. There were tanks that did way more damage than me. 4th, 5th place, something like that. An awful game for me damage-wise. I'm used to being in artillery and absolutely annihilating my teammates, so I'm guessing that's just what's going to happen the higher up the tiers I go. If you look at my detailed report, 11 shots fired, only 4 hit, and 3 of them cause splash damage. Obviously the 4 that hit were penetrating shots, but with those 7 that actually did any damage, 1,611 scored. So not a bad game at all, really. And so now we move on to my grill. Tier 4 German artillery.
Let's get this show on the road.
Not a great fan of this. If you look on the left hand corner of the screen, you can see how much movement that gun has before the circle resets itself. It's atrocious. I don't play this tank very often, so I always forget what sort of range it has. So the first thing I did was check out how far I could reach on the map. I could reach the other end of the map. The problem was I forgot that moving it even slightly to the left or the right is going to completely reset my aiming circle, so I decided not to check the corners of the map like I normally do. Doesn't matter, I've reset the circle anyway. I'm about to realise that this is a pretty sucky position. That cliff, while being a great great form of defence, is stopping me shooting over the entire left-hand side of the mini-map. So, reposition slightly and find there's nothing to shoot at. It's always a good position. Very nicely positioned away from artillery. Their artillery has been spotted. And I've got all the time in the world. I do not need a direct hit here. Splash damage will be enough
Enemy armor is destroyed.
to destroy their armour. Unfortunately, like my tier 5 French, this takes a hell of a time to reload. So I have a go just in case it's still there. Get an explosion, assume that there's nothing there, move on with my life. Now these two are going to piss me off through the entire game. They're in perfect position, I can't blame them for that, but I just cannot get a lock on them. Oh well, what can you do really? Find another target. And once again that cliff is in my way. And just watch this Panzer 3-4 just hunt down the little guy. There we go, I can see him again. No chance of hitting him. As I said, through the entire game they'll piss me off. Cliff's in the way. Pretty soon now I'll realise that my fellow artillery, okay, he's in an SU-26 and he has a much shorter range, but he's moved out into an open position and there's probably some clever thought in there. And now a T1 Heavy's appeared. He's not using the rock as cover. So I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I was about to give up there, but oh, and he stopped on the cliff. Beautiful hit on him. And someone else has killed him. He's come quite close to the edge of that. Can I just eke the... No, he's moved back. And someone else has killed him. So after all that, never had a shot on him. Another T1 Heavy. fired that shot early. Now this is really annoying. Do everything right here. I take my time. I'm directly on top of him. I do not fire early. I wait to be fully zoomed in and missed him completely. That was close. That makes up for nothing. And he's dead before I can do anything else. So just the one kill at the moment. However, I know where that Churchill is.
Got him.
An invisible kill. Always a good thing, an invisible kill. I love them. I really do. There's their arty. I will take my time. I will aim true.
Got him.
And I will do him in one shot. I didn't really take my time there. I just shot off the cuff. That could have missed, and I would have had nobody to blame but myself if it had. Now there's our AT2. I can't really hit our opponent without damaging our AT2, and I'm in a bollocks position. I need to move again, but I've only got one tank left, and by the time I'm in any sort of position, he's going to be dead. There it is, he's died. And so ended probably the best game I've ever played with my grill. And so here's the results for this game. A good amount of XP. Admittedly, it's doubled because it was my first win of the game. Very rarely play this tank. Almost never winning it. Okay amount of credits. 5 tanks damaged, 3 killed. Pretty good. Looking at the team score, definitely the biggest amount of damage done. Not the highest amount of XP. In fact, nowhere near the bloke who's got the highest amount of XP. But second place, not bad at all. Looking at my personal score, fired 7 times, 4 of them direct hits that penetrated, and 1 was splash damage. And that got me 1,034 damage. I hope, and that's just a good game. And so, finally, a game that I played in my Tier 3 Russian Su-26. I love this artillery. It's my favourite one that I own. I love it so much I haven't bothered going any higher on the Russian line because nothing's going to compare to this. No other Russian tanks have the turret. Guessing where he was going to be, I missed. It happens very occasionally. And I miss again. Again, not starting out to be a great game for me.
They're hit.
Simple 75 damage roll on the side of that Panzer IV. And I can't target that KV-1S. I can have that Churchill though. Or not. It seems to be staying still.
Enemy is hit.
81 damage roll. So my damage rolls are going quite low at the moment. And by the time I'm loaded, I don't have a shot left to take. But bless the Cromwell, he's backing up.
Penetration.
38. My damage rolls are really, really low on this game. In fact, it's not that great a game for me.
They're hit.
An 8. But you'll see why I included it as we get towards the end of the match. I would love to be able to help our little Churchill out there, but I just can't reach the guy hitting him. I do 60, someone carries on to take it to 338. Brilliant. And I miss. So yeah, lots of hits, but they're all very low damage rolls. First good hit I've had, I'd say. 106. Now this, coming up, is a cracking shot.
Penetration.
And I think I might have hit his engine by the way he stops.
Enemy vehicle knocked out.
And I finish him. Someone else has got their scumbag.
Penetration.
Would have loved to have made that kill, but it happens. Good predicting of where he's going to be. I'm starting to get the good damage rolls now at last. And good positioning behind that rock. I'd never have a shot at him. It's unfortunate. I have a shot at where I think he was, but if he was there, I've missed that opportunity. I'm not going to waste another round on him. It's getting a bit worrying. I've only got 8 rounds left. Am I going to have to start trying to get some cap points? Oh, here we go over here. Someone's got the Matilda before I've got around there. But there's that Churchill. Oh, he's just out of range. Until now. Good damage roll into his side. That's the sort of thing I like to do. Have another shot. That one went in. Don't know how much damage it did, but it went in. He's still behind that rock. Can't see him. Doesn't matter how many times he appears, I can't hit him. He's just out of range of me. And I realise I'm facing completely the wrong direction, so time to start driving backwards. I don't think any of them are going to get anywhere near me. But I seem to have suddenly shortened my range, and that's the problem. I get myself stuck. So, need to manoeuvre my way out of this. That's the problem with driving and not looking where you're going. Little concern I might have damaged myself there, but I didn't. Why I didn't stop and just turn my tank round, I've no idea. Anyway, by the time I sorted my shit out, he's gone, he's dead. So, well, still just the one kill. A few good hits, but generally some really low damage rolls. So I turn my tank around and think about heading towards their cap circle. There's only 2 of them left. Oh, there's one of them. Good hit on him. One more like that and I'll have him. There it is. Easy kill. There's kill number 2 for me. Yeah, 4 rounds left. Probably a good idea to make it towards the cap circle. See if I can get some cap points along with this. It's been a pretty disappointing game for me, although there were some good hits at the end. I've only had the 2 kills and lots of very low damage rolls. Oh, there's a KV-1S.
That was close.
Missed. Somehow I've missed again. Oh dear. Only 2 rounds left.
Enemy is hit.
Oh, good damage roll. And it's just occurred to me, he's on very low health. He's now on very low health. If I can land this one,
Enemy armor is
that's
destroyed.
my very last shot. I believe that will get me. Yep, there it is. A Thaden's medal. It's what you get for using your very last round to kill the very last tank on the team. I wasn't aiming to get that, but it only occurred to me when I had 2 shots left that if I could do him in 2, there's a fade-ins medal there. And when I hit him with that second to last shot, I looked at his health. He was a little higher than what I'd just hit him for. I was prepared to put my last round into him to make him easier for someone else, but someone else got in there first, giving me the opportunity for a fade-ins medal. As you can see, damaged loads of tanks, 7 in total, and spotted 1, the Matilda, at the end there, though someone else got the kill on it. And 3 tanks destroyed. Loads of hits on them, but the damage rolls were generally really quite small. Looking at the team score, I'm in 2nd place for XP, not far off the 1st place position. Way more damage caused, but you know, that's the way it goes when you're in a Scumbag artillery. People get the spotting damage for you. Still, good game overall. Saved at the end there by some higher damage rolls. Awful start to the game. And if you look at it, all 24 shots fired, 15 direct hits and 2 with splash damage, 1,831 damage caused. No hits received. Potential damage, none. And the spotting damage for that Matilda, 53. Pretty good game for me overall. I hope you've enjoyed the artillery games I've showed you, and I will catch you next time. Bye.